Hey guys, Jason here. In this video, I want to talk to you about how you can automate getting more 5-star Google reviews for your business, or if you're an agency, how you can automate getting 5-star reviews for your customers' businesses. Now, we all know that Google reviews are super important. Nobody does anything this day and age without looking up someone's reviews first. Nobody buys anything on Amazon without looking at reviews of the seller. Nobody goes to a business without looking at reviews for that business. Nobody visits a restaurant without checking what the reviews are for that restaurant. And here's the thing. Amazon was the one who changed it all for us. Years ago, Amazon started implementing reviews for their products and for their sellers. So then when you go to buy something on Amazon, you could see what kind of service you're going to expect. Are the people going to deliver the product on time? Are you going to get what you actually ordered? And are you going to not be screwed over, right? And the same thing translates into Google and everything else these days. There's tons of different review sites where you can get reviews. The biggest ones are obviously Google and Facebook. People want to see the reviews for the business on there so that when they're looking at the business, they know, hey, am I going to waste my time going to check this place out? Or should I just go to a competitor that I'm pretty sure is already really good? Now, people have been collecting reviews for quite a while now. So you see businesses with hundreds of reviews. So if you're just starting out and you've only got like 5, 10, 20 different reviews, or maybe you have 100, but you haven't had reviews in the last like 3 months, you're doing yourself a disservice. People are going to go and check out your customers. Now, what we want to do is we want to help you get more reviews. Anytime a customer comes in or finishes up with your business or your restaurant or your hair salon or nail salon or chiropractor or whatever it is, really it could even be like a plumber, electrician, anything. Anytime you finish up with a customer, what we want to do is we want to amplify their ability to give you a review. What most businesses do is they're waiting around passively, waiting for somebody to go out of their way to go and give you a review. However, if we can go give them a little nudge and ask them for a review, we're way more likely to be able to get those reviews from those customers. Now, we've been doing reviews for our customers and ourselves for a very long time, and some of our customers have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of reviews. I'm going to show you the system that we've built and that you can use in order to get 5, 6, 700 reviews from your customers and do it easily without having to manually ask every single one of them for a review. This is going to be a system that you can set up, that you can automate, you can have run using the software that I'm going to show you today. All right, I'm going to jump into this and we're going to get started. Okay, so I'm going to show you 3 different ways that you can get a ton of review requests using this software I'm talking about. Now, this is our own white label version of it. Now, the cool thing about this is you can totally take this, white label it for your customers, which means take the software, brand it as your own, and then resell it to any number of your customers that you want, or you can take it and use it for your business. I'm going to show you 3 different ways that you can get review requests using this system. So the first thing we want to do is we're going to go to settings and then we're going to go to integrations. Now, under integrations, we can go and set up our Google account. So we've got a Google account set up here. We're connected with our business page here. And you know what? Our Facebook account on this one was set up, but it is not synced right now. That's okay though. This is our demo account. So I'll hook that up in a little while. For the demo here, it's not really important. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up our Google account here. We are going to go back here and we're going to go to reputation. Now under reputation, you're going to get a whole dashboard that are going to show you your invites, your reviews, your sentiment, whether people they're happy with your system or not, your average rating over here, your invite trends, your review trends, your latest requests. Again, this is our demo account that we're using, so this isn't real data. So you've got John Doe in here. Anyways, you can use this for your review system for asking for reviews. Now, the simple thing that you can do is you can just click right here, send review request. All you need to do is click in here, select the name of your customer from your contacts, and it will auto-populate their phone number and all that kind of stuff for you. And then you can click out send review requests. Okay, so we're going to do by SMS. Contact name is required. It was in there. What's going on here? Oh, you got to select from the list. There we go. And then we're going to click send review request. Okay, so that's going to send off a review request. It's going to ask me for a review. Super cool. That's one way of getting a review request. Super, super easy. So if we check under here under review request, we're going to see that we have a new request that was sent right there. Under reviews, it's going to show us reviews here. You can use AI to reply to any of those reviews that have come in. Very, very cool. All you got to do is click on generate review. It's going to say, okay, thank you for the review. And then you click send. It's going to auto post that for you as well. We've also got really cool review widget. What it's going to allow you to do is post all of those reviews that you want shown. So it's not going to show the 1, 2, 3-star reviews. It's going to show the 4 stars, 5 stars reviews on your website or anywhere you want to drop this. Now, under listings, this is a little bit different. This gets into more SEO and Yext, and you can configure everything under here using Reviews AI. This is where you configure your review link. This is where you can do SMS reviews, and this is where you can change all your messaging for your review requests. Again, this is the simple version of this. I'm going to show you two more. One that is more advanced. It's going to follow up with customers, and then one that's even a more ultra advanced that is inside this system that I will give you access to if you are interested in it. So that is the first way that you can send review requests. Simply integrate your business, integrate your customer's business, send review requests on their behalf. Now, the second way I'm going to show you is through automations. Now, through automations, we can completely automate how we are sending those review requests. So if a customer follows up, you finish working with a customer, you have an automation, you send them into this system, it is going to automatically send them a review request. I'm going to show you a system that we built here for a customer, and I'm going to show you how that works. So under Review 001, what we're going to do here is we have built an automation to ask a customer how their experience was, and if they had a good experience, then we're going to follow up and ask them for a review request. What we're doing is kind of segmenting those customers and saying, hey, if you're happy with our service, then would you mind leaving us a review? If you're not happy with our service, would you please give us some feedback so that we can follow up with you and make sure that you are exceptionally happy with the experience that you have. Now, the thing is, most businesses don't do this. We owned a number of hair salons throughout our life. And one of the biggest things that we've ever done with that is that we had a customer specialist. We had somebody on our staff who would call customers back every day and then follow up with them with the previous day and say, how was your service? How did you like everything? You know what? And most businesses don't do that. But one of the things that happens when you do that is you get a ton of really good feedback. And then you can also get more Google reviews. Now, we had somebody on staff doing that. This here is like having somebody on staff, but it is completely automated. So now you just put them into this workflow. It's going to ask them how their service was. If they're happy with it, if it wasn't, then it's going to notify your team to say, hey, you need to follow up with this person because they weren't completely happy with their service. So see if there's something that you can do. If they were happy, if they said, hey, I think that we did a 4 or 5, then I'm going to ask you for a review request. So how this works is we don't want to bug customers, so we're kind of blocking them out here for 6 months. If we ask them for a review request within the last 6 months, we're not asking them again because we don't want to bug people for that same review request over and over again. So here, if they haven't given a review request, that's cool. It's going to send them an SMS message asking if they were happy. Simply reply with a 1 to 5. It's going to wait for that customer to reply. Then it's going to segment that customer based on 1, 2, or 3, or 4 or 5 down here. So if they replied with a 1, 2, or 3, it's going to send them a message here saying, hey, you know what? I'm sorry you weren't super happy with your service. I'm going to send this over to our staff in order to follow up with you to make sure that you are happy and see if there's anything that we can do. And in order to do like an internal notification, we can send an internal notification to our staff, whether we want to do an SMS or an email. We can go here, we can say custom phone number, and then we can put in anything we want, 555-555, 5555. That's a lot of 5s there. Doop. Just want to make sure. So I'm putting in a fake phone number because this isn't something we're going to do. But we can say, hey team, contact.name is not happy with their service. They gave us a rating of less than 4. So please follow up with them to get more info and to make their experience better. Here are their details. And you can just go name, phone, email. And then what we do here is we can totally just say, okay, we want contact full name. We're going to do contact phone number, contact email. Okay, so what that's going to do now is that's going to send our team an SMS saying, hey, follow up with that person because they weren't happy. Now, if they were happy, if they did give us a 4 or 5 rating by texting back a 4 or 5, that's cool. We're going to send them to a follow-up sequence that's going to ask them over the next 10 days to leave us a review if they don't leave us a review right away. If they, then we're going to also add them to this 6-month cooldown. Like I told you before, what we're doing is we don't want to do review requests over and over again. So we're going to have a cooldown period of 6 months. After 6 months, we can ask them for a review again. You can totally change this time frame anytime you want to, however long you want. I've had customers do it for 30 days. We had customers do it for 2 years. They're like, I don't want to ask another review request for 2 years. So we're going to tag them with review request here. That way we know that we've asked them for a review request. Then we're actually going to send out that review request by SMS. Now, if we want to send out a review request by email, we can do that as well. Review request, select type, email, and then we're sending both. We're sending it by SMS and by email. So I'm going to hit save there. So that's it. That's the start of it. Now I'm going to show you, there's just a quick follow-up sequence that we have with this customer that's going to follow up with them over the next few days. Here we're going to have a request follow-up. And what's going to happen here is it's going to wait 1 day, send another review request, wait 3 days, send another, wait 5 days, send another. After that, it's not sending them anymore. So if they haven't given us a review over the first 10 days, they're not going to give us a review. We just completely ignore it. Now, if they reply at any time to one of those messages that is in there, it's going to kick them out of the automation and it's not going to ask them again. So that way, if they do go to give us a review request, they're not going to become bombarded by more and more review requests because they've already left one. Now, that's the second way to leave a review request. That's the more advanced way that we have more control over how we're giving those review requests. Now, the third way I'm going to show you is a complete system that we built inside of here using automations and a ton of advanced features in order to have a really cool review experience. So what we're going to do is I'm going to kick things off. Actually, I'll just go show you the sites here first. So under Smart Reviews, we have this system built and we have reviews and referrals actually inside of here. So we're asking customers for a review, then we're asking them for a referral as well. Now, the way this system works is we're asking customers for a review. Instead of segmenting them first, what we're doing is sending them over to a review and ranking page where they can select between 1 and 5 stars. Now, if they select 1 to 3, it's going to pop up a form and ask them for feedback. And it's going to follow the same kind of principle as we talked about in the last automation. Now, it's going to send notification to our team saying, hey, please follow up with this customer. If they do 4 or 5 stars, it's going to pop up a selection of 1, 2, or 3 different review sites, Facebook, Yelp, Google, whatever you want to have in there, you can have those review sites pop up. Now, once they do that, let's go see if we can manage that right now. So what I'm going to do is just pop into settings here in custom values. So everything is controlled here through values. I am going to look for Google. I'm going to put a Google review link right there. This is our business Google review link. So when I log into that, it's not going to show me anything else. Let's go Facebook. We're just going to add a link here for Facebook as well. So again, these are custom automations that we've added into this system. Facebook.com/ I think Big Studios review. I don't even know if that's the right URL for it, to be honest with you. I'm just doing this on the fly here. So I'd have to go and look that up. So you just take your customer's Facebook link URL and throw it in there. We also have space for like 3 other different review sites in here. If you have the custom value filled out for it, then it'll ask it. And if you don't, then it's not going to ask that. Now here I'm going to go with Jason Orban, that's my name. Here, gotta put Jason Orban. Let's go Jason review test 1 or 2, studios.ca, and then we're gonna throw in a phone number in here too. There we go. Okay, cool. So this is going to ask us for a review. Okay. Awesome. Perfect. It's going to come back because if we want to do more than one, it'll do that. The cool thing inside of this whole review system is we have this whole conversations tab where every review can actually go into, or review request is going to pop in here. Any message you get from social media or anywhere is going to pop into this system. So here is the text message that we just received asking us to leave a review. And here's an email asking us to leave a review. Thanks for coming to see us. We'd love to know how your experience is. Would you be so kind to give us a review? It will really help us out and help new customers who are looking for a hair salon like ours to try out. You can click right here. So I'm going to click this. It's going to take us over to this page where we have these really cool 5 stars. Now you can change this background. You can customize this any way that you want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like I said, anything below 1 to 3, it's going to automatically fill this in so customers can leave their feedback, or they can go and leave a review if they really want to leave a negative review, because we don't want to completely gate them. We're partially gating customers here. So we're not completely gating them. We're still allowing them to leave a review. We're not preventing them from leaving a negative review if they really, really want to do that. Now, if they click 4 or 5 stars, it's going to pop this up here. You can customize the look of this any way that you want. If we click on Google, it's going to send us over to Google, but look up here. It's going to do some kind of magical thing over here up on the left, and it's going to redirect us over to a referral page. Now, this is the cool thing. Most review systems don't do this. This review system has also a built-in referral system. So now, after you know that they've gone to leave you a review, they're going to do the whole review thing over here. Over here, what's going to happen is they can go and they can refer their friends. So they can plop in the name of one of their friends in this system, and it will send them out a request for you. Otherwise, they can come here and they can post on any of these social media platforms on your behalf with their referral link, and they can get a bonus next time they're in. Now you can set whatever this bonus is, whatever you want to have it set, whatever you want to give new customers, anything like that. It's an incredibly rad system to get reviews, but also to get referrals. Now, if you're interested in this system and you want to know how you guys can set it up, there's a link below. You can totally click on it. If you want to try out the software, you can totally do that. And if you already have the software, if you know what this software is, you can totally jump on that as well. We sell this system for other customers and other agencies as well. So totally take advantage of it. The system that we're using here is high level. I'm not going to hide that from you. If you want a 30-day trial to high level to get in and use either our system or the built-in systems, or you want to jump in and make your own system, you can totally go and do that. Use the link below and we're totally going to hook you up. All right. If you have any questions, absolutely comment below, hit subscribe, hit like if you found value from this video, and I'm going to see you guys in the next video. I'm going to transition back to my page here. So you know what? You guys have an awesome day. And again, if you guys have any questions, please comment below and I'll hook you up. All right. Thanks.